I'm tell y'all something. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm tell y'all something. To y'all scientists out there, y'all probably know. But you know what make us have to wait so long for something to get done and rectified. And sometimes we lose our life somehow in these situations. You know, the typical person will lose their life to, you know, the typical thing you're supposed to lose your life to, going through stuff like this. But it's simpler than you think. What it is that flame stuff, basically. Or it's that tree. And it's that I'm trying to figure if I should say this, because I don't really know much about it. I know my grandma told me about it a long time ago. It's a receiver. That's how I know who my flame was. The new flames ain't got this receiver. We probably tapping each other barely, but it's like she can always intercept. She can pull on my energy somehow as long as she got that receiver. And if she don't want to be a part of the tree, if she want to keep working against the tree, then she forfeiting her ranking. This can go for anybody, y'all. And they gotta take that person apart. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is part of what death lives. Like when people you don't wanna do right by your tree. And a lot of people just don't know who their tree is. A lot of people been playing games for so long they don't know what's real fake. I do though. Well, somewhat. It's a receiver. That's why I say, I don't know why my father say, God say it too though. Everybody should meet their twin, they flame or they twin. But I say, of course that, but I say that receiver is something serious, and it's like somehow they can pull on your energy as long as they got that receiver some way. So if they're a high vibrational being and don't know it and ain't respecting it, they gotta take these people apart. And you get the warning signs. You get these weight issues. You might get these illnesses. Um, you might get tumors. You might get, cancer, tumor, whatever. You might get these death warnings, and they trying to tell you to stop. Like, I don't know this for a fact, but I've been trying to observe Jesus for a while. When he said, "Go and don't do it again. Don't do what you've been doing. Go." Darn, I can't find it though. He said, "Go and don't do it again." It's a receiver, bro. Go ask the scientists. Maybe they know about it. Then they can teach me more about it. It's like this person got a receiver that belongs to y'all as a couple, as a group, as one body. And he keep not wanting to deal with you. Well, they take that person apart and then they start getting warning. Maybe even severe warning like death warning. We need this receiver. You either join with the tree, join with the person, or we're gonna have to kill you to get this receiver. And then voila, life will be back to normal for the person that been stuck. I never told this because I don't know much about it. I hear it a lot in the astro though. It's a receiver that you share as one body. ancestors probably telling her that. If you keep saying something about receiver, that's what they're trying to tell you. She'll never listen though. Some people are broken beyond repair, man. And what I mean by that is that they gotta fix themselves. They gotta wanna fix themselves. They broken, they hurt, something. This is beyond childhood wound. Believe it, it could be. Some people just done so much they can't. It's hard for them to live with themselves. I ain't saying that quite like about how I'm saying that because I done had to heal people like this, and I done damn near killed myself trying to heal them. Cause my energy will start draining. When I used to practice healing people a lot, and I used to have certain people where my energy would just drain, and I'm so bored and fixated on healing this person. I heal this person till, let's say this person come to me crawling. I heal this person till I'm crawling. Then they be back to normal, go get a job, and treat you like crap. You know? But I think they just did that because my family had something going on, though. They probably did want to help, but they didn't. They couldn't help. There's some people that done been through some stuff, y'all. I never been to say on social media. And it's because of the pressure, like these agendas that higher ups might put in place, like keep the poor poor, rich rich. And see, the problem with that is that middle class and rich people don't see the backlash like the poor people, hood, streets, and slums see it. Cause it's like y'all see it as if it's this is why they hurting, but y'all don't see like if you was to hear a generational curse, you'll see why they really hurting, and it might be something that was like some Willie Lynch stuff done to a family that broke that family, period. You know what I'm saying? Something that a parent probably did to the kids or I know of people who probably raped their daughter, then raped their daughter, you know? And I didn't know the daughter, you know? And the man had a lot of money, had a lot of pull, power, and respect. Wasn't nothing nobody could do about it, would do about it. I ain't talking about my partner here, nah, you know better. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't laughing at that situation. I'm saying ain't nobody, ain't nothing like that going on over here. I mean, it's a lot bad going on, but I ain't never known my pop do nothing crazy like that to none of his kids though. He pretty rough though. Y'all know what he got going on, but He'll keep you stagnated and put you in the corner loops. But I ain't never known him do nothing crazy like that. uh, I say people do that just because they don't want to be alone. They're scared they might be alone, you know. You get a certain age, you're scared you're going to be alone. That's it. That's the most I ever known about him. He's straight, he ain't no bad person. He just got bad intention. It's just in the blood, something with the genes. But, nah, I know female friends I had that told me stories. And you can't even let them finish it. When somebody puts you in a position like that, you're forced to deal with it. You're forced to watch it. That's why I say we need to protect our women more, regardless of what they got going on, even what they done to you, even what Shawty done to me, and help done to me. I don't even blame her. I just don't want her to keep saying I done it to her. Wait a minute, I'm the one work for life. I wasn't out here, doing whatever with my life work. I don't want to have my life taken from me. And you a part of that group that did it. If I'm not blaming you, it's not fair for you to even try to reflect and project on me. Don't do that. Because I'm the one that told you when you came to me and said, I got your money. I said, good, do something good for yourself. Go help yourself, better yourself. But we need to protect our women. Like, I really ain't met a woman who ain't got a story, bro. Me and my sisters probably got stories, but they probably on some other stuff. But I ain't never met a woman who got story, who ain't got a story that somewhat dissolved them in a way. We meant to be their muscle, Not really like they utilize it today, money and, just irrelevant stuff to collect dust. But we meant to be their muscle, their strength, I know some of them way out of line need to be disciplined, but as long as they always gonna feel like they gotta protect themselves, how we expect them to get that discipline? Like, we coming back, especially black people, we coming trying to bounce back from a Willie Lynch era. And the men just now starting to try to wake up. The men started getting to the point where they thought they were women. To the point there was so many of them, if you was straight or narrow like me, they was ready to hang you. Hang you. I looked all over the place. I ain't found another man yet that said he done hang him. Like that dude we looking on YouTube. Hang him. Get rid of him. I look everywhere. He ain't been hang him. Get rid of him. He gotta be one of us. Sorry, yeah, you gotta take it though. Yeah. You better know it. And then if you even succeed at that, you still gotta watch yourself. You gotta sleep with both eyes open. But it's like I call hell, bro. It's like I could have called people out of their name. I could have disrespected folk. I could have just humiliated people, jumped on people. I didn't do that. I just told people, you ain't gonna go find nobody that done did that to me. Not in this world living today. And it's like everybody, like, they went looking. They look for that, they look for this, they look for that, they went looking. Even that plane ride went looking. Mouth drop. I told her, she knew it though when she met me. She knew it when she met me, when she kept trying to get me to, like, we got into altercation, but that was it. Cause we really liked each other confident. It was kind of fun dealing with each other, but when she seen that I really didn't want to harm her, and I could tell she done bullied a lot of men. You know, she got this Billy Blake's going on. You know what I'm saying? She got this Billy Blake's going on, bro. That's it. I can't remember like. But that shit can help everybody. But like I said, she did one dude. The dude told me the dude can fight, but he just like me with women. He don't probably didn't want to bother with him. But the dude, he's short though. But he a small guy, but the boy can fight though. Boy got the man. And anyway, the that part on John Wick when he had to fight that giant, and that giant took his head and slammed, boom, boom, just like that right there. The dude told me this now. The dude said, "Hey, bro, what's wrong with your girl?" I said, "What girl, bro?" Such and such. I said, "That ain't my girl. I don't even know her. Why y'all keep saying that?" I just moved back from answer. Everybody kept saying, everybody kept saying, everybody kept saying, uh, everybody kept saying, they know that's your girl. I said, "Why y'all keep saying that? Y'all ain't never known me. I don't know that girl." And as soon as I said it, they look down like they know it's some kind of paid stuff. So anyway, he said, "Man, she just went off on me, man." I said, "Yeah, what?" She said, I said, "I told her something about you." I said, "What you talking about me for though?" He really wasn't going into detail. And he said, "I heard you couldn't finish the job with Ted or something." And she said, "Yeah, but you ain't here." Grabbed him by the dread and slammed him into the wall. It was two walls. I just slammed him into the wall and busted his head through the dirt, through the what they call that wall, where it's like, I forgot what you call it, hard drywall or something like that. Busted his head through that. Bah! Said, "You ain't here." The guy and told him. A solid strong now. And that's why she want to come over here. Probably want to play. I don't want to play with you though. Go on somewhere. She one of them women you don't want to play with, bro. But she like to play. You know, she's somebody you can play football with. You know what I'm saying? Bro, bro, boy. Billy Blanks. It ain't Billy Blake. Billy Blanks. Something like that. I can't remember that. But anyway, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, I done seen, like I said, I know stories of people, female, like I done heard a lot of stories, bro. And they could come here, clean up, get themselves together without worrying about me being with them. I wasn't gonna be with them anyway. Just like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And all the ones that I helped, I probably was just with two of them. I done helped a lot of people since I've been in this situation. And not this situation. I'm talking about been here all together all my life. You know, normally I meet me a woman somewhere else, bring her here. But they want to come here and get cleaned up and get away from the people that they working for or something. Those people ain't gonna cross over here. They're not gonna come over here with all that. Even though they belong to them. Like I said, I walked in one girl called me. She said, crying. She said, "Please come and get me. Please." I'm like, what you calling me for? I ain't heard from you since high school. I said, "Well, where you at?" And she told me where she was. And when I got there, there was a long line of men coming out the hotel. And she was sitting in the bed trying to put makeup on her face, crying. Makeup was coming down her face. And the boy, everybody knew me. They said, oh, it's Tat. What's up, man? What's up? I said, man, I couldn't get such. She was the only girl in there, all them dudes out there. And I said, what? I said, nah, man. He said, what? What you come and get her for? He already knew I wasn't going to be with her tonight, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm coming to get a friend, bro. So I'm walking down the line. What's up, man? What's up? What you here for? I'm here for such. What's up, man? What? I said, man, don't ask me that no more. I'm coming I'm coming over and get shot, y'all. And she said, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? She ran to, she said, oh my God. I'm so glad. I could hear them guys in the back. Damn. I could hear them in the back saying, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, she said, you like my Black Knight? I said, yeah, I don't think so. And I took we came back here. I ain't know what was going on. And later on, I thought about it. I said, my God. But she came here, she wept, and she talked about her kids, how long it's been since she seen her kids and stuff like that. And I looked online to try to find something. I can't remember what I was looking for. But she somewhat knew what they probably was at. When we found them, I said, well, we're going to clean you up, and I'm going to take you to your kids tomorrow night. I can't do it tonight, but I'll take you tomorrow night. And that's what I did. And I ain't seen her back out there like that again. That's just kind of stuff I used to do, y'all. And then, I got sisters, man. Even though they didn't give a damn about me, I cared about them. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for me and my brother Nick, they would have got done in. But I guess people don't care about stuff like that. They want to support people that's got lighter skin than you. That look like something. I don't know what they got going on. But whatever that is, bro. Willie Lynch stuff. Anyway.